What's going on YouTube? County Gains back here again with probably the best and most important video I've ever reacted to in my life. Guys, this one's gonna be insane. So wait till you hear what Tate has to say about self-help and the Matrix, guys. Now, I obviously want to have this channel kind of somewhat motivational, guys. So this one's gonna be absolutely crazy. I don't know how long the camera will last for, but make sure to listen to this one. This one's super important, guys. Let's get straight to it, man. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I don't watch Fresh and Fit, but I obviously watch Tate a lot. Dude, this is next level legendary, guys. Let's get it.
Needs that must be met, but outside of that, you need a higher purpose and a higher vision. And my purpose is to wake people up and make them feel good about themselves. I don't want the whole entire population of the West eunuched and cucked. I don't think that's beneficial for the world. So I'm trying to do the absolute opposite.
Yeah, and I think you got something fresh.
No, I'm just gonna say the worst part is that, like, let's say they cancel us, right? What's the alternative? Soul Boys and I want to say the F word. Bro, there's no other alternative, bro. It's just chaos.
Well, that's what they want. This is what's so hypocritical about them, right? They talk about men's mental health and caring about how men feel and how men think. The fact that I have such a large following and you guys have such a large following shows that our mindset is really not that unique. There's a lot of people who agree with us. Yeah. There's a lot of people who agree with us, right?
Behind the scenes too.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of people who agree with us, and that means that we deserve a voice. And if they truly cared about men's mental health, they'd be trying to propagate us out there in the world and saying, look, these guys have a point of view, and maybe
they don't care about men's mental health, guys. They don't give a fuck, man. That's just facts.
People align with their point of view. And that's what they would do if they're genuinely fair and non-tyrannical. But they don't care about men's mental health. They don't give a shit about you. Men, you need to understand that you are the backbone of the slave force. You always have been. You're the men who are going to die in a war. You're the men who are going to build the roads, dig the trenches. Nobody gives a fuck how you feel about it. You're the backbone of the slave force. And they don't give a shit about you doing anything other than using your time and using your energy and using your life force to advance their civilizations. But the second you have a point of view, you're not allowed to stand up and say it. No, shut the fuck up, go dig the trench again, then go home to your sexless wife and your kids who don't care about you. It's truly amazing where we talk about the differences between men and women, but one of the largest differences is the societal view of how a man and woman are. The society looks at men and just thinks of us as workhorses. That's what we are. We always have been. And we still are to this day. And the workhorse isn't allowed to talk. Chicks are allowed to talk. We talk about chicks' mental health all day long. Oh, poor women, poor women. Yeah, poor chicks. And I'm not saying that women don't face struggles, but I'm not a woman. I'm a man. So I can talk about the struggles that men face because those are the struggles that I've lived through. I know them. I'm not going to sit here and talk about the struggles of women. There's plenty of women who already do that. But the second a man stands up and says, no, this is how certain men feel. This is how you fix it. This is how you deal with it, because that's what I've been saying all along. I've been saying it's very difficult as life as a man. You don't get to just get pussy. You got to be a G. You got to get out there and you got to make yourself. You got to do it. It's not easy. It's very, very hard. Mm-hmm. I've been telling the truth about these things, and they just want to shut me up. They want their eunuchs. They don't want people to strap their balls back on.
Yeah, that's facts. And
this part's crazy as he talks about like depression and stuff. This is just, bro. This is some of the most crazy thing I've ever heard in my whole life, guys. You gotta watch this. This is nuts. And tell me in the comments down below what you guys think of this, man. Do you guys think he's correct, or do you guys think it's obviously the other way around? You know, what do you guys think? Like, you know,
I told y'all we were gonna bring you guys the heat, man. You're
the fire.
Yeah, we're not gonna sit here. The rants will continue, baby. And one of the best rants ever that you gave about toxic masculinity. It's like, I don't want to rant too much. So I was like, no, keep going. And then that rant ended up being epic, and everyone clipped it. And and toxic masculinity is a fucking lie. But since you touched on men's mental health, these fucking idiots, man, they've been trying to misconstrue what you say for the past year or so when you about the quote, depression isn't real, and they've been trying to interpret it in other ways to kind of make you look like a crazy person as usual, putting things out of context. Can you give people the definitive, like what you really mean when you say that? We know, but the audience may not.
Absolutely. I said at the beginning of this stream, I do not believe in things that take away power from me. I only believe in things that make me more powerful as an individual. Yeah. Now, I cannot deny that feeling depressed is real because every single human on the planet sometimes feels depressed.
Yeah. Me, myself, probably about once a month, I have one day where I'm like, oh, this is a shit day. But I refuse to accept that it's going to take power from me, guys. You got to refuse to accept that these things are, you're powerless to these things,
Feeling depressed is real, but being a depressive or having depression is something else. I accept that if I do feel depressed or I do feel sad or I do feel negative, which is actually very rare for me, but if it does ever happen, I understand I'm human and it's an emotion I'm going through and it will pass. People who have depression believe that they have a disease that can't be fixed and can't be cured. You are handing your power away. You're giving your power to an outside source, and you're saying that I have no control over this.
Refuse to accept that it's real, guys. Because if you refuse to accept something is real, then it can't take power away from you. That's exactly what Tate's trying to say. And I know the contrast all messed up on the camera. I'm trying to fix it, but I can't.
It doesn't matter what situation you're in. You need to at least believe you have some degree of control.
Facts.
When I say depression isn't real, I'm not saying you don't feel depressed. I'm saying that you can fix it. It's not a disease that you caught from the sky. You can fix it by taking control of your own mind. Listen, I'll tell you right now, I don't know how to fly a plane. I don't know. But if I was in a plane and it was crashing and I was sitting in the pilot's chair, I would still hold on to the fucking gear stick or joystick or whatever it's fucking called. I'd hold on to it and try and move. Even though I don't know what I'm doing, I'd try and get some control over the scenario. Almost.
See, this is very powerful, guys. This is just so powerful, man. Like, you guys gotta understand that, like, you know, when you have a shit situation, you have to understand that you are the only person that can take you out, guys. The government, all these people do not care about you, man. You care about you. And nobody else will care as much about you as you. So you have to take control of the situation, man. Stop allowing things to dictate. Like, when I woke up this morning, the weather was terrible. I could have just said, oh, I'm not going to the gym today, but I didn't. I'm like, guys, I have to go to the gym because it makes me feel good. It's going to gain me muscle. I feel amazing. You have to do it, guys. Discipline. That's the only thing. There's no ifs or buts about it. You know what I mean?
I was going to give up and put my hands in the air and crash into a mountain. I would try and do something. I'm not the guy who relinquishes all his control to outside forces. I believe I have a lot of control and power within myself. So when I speak to depressed people and they sit there and say, no, you don't understand, I have depression, you are, one, hypnotizing yourself to believe you have it. One. Two, giving a bunch of power to this outside source instead of believing the power inside of yourself. And three, not just being realistic enough to know that I feel a certain way and I feel this way because of my life circumstances. And if I change my life circumstances, perhaps my mindset might change. And that's why I say depression isn't real. The worst things on the planet could happen to me. I refuse to be a depressed person. I may feel depressed for a day, or I may feel depressive for a few hours, but I will never be a depressed person. I'm not the guy who walks with his fucking head down. I'm the guy who walks with my shoulders back and my chin up high. That's who I am as an individual, and I absolutely not refuse to change. And I cannot catch depression. All these people out here saying that depression is a disease. I can't fucking catch it. I'm immune. Because I'm living life, they're trying to attack me with everything they can. I can't catch depression. It's never happened, never fucking will. And I stand by that. Another thing that's really important, I say this all the time, nearly every word that comes out of my mouth is self-hypnosis. Every word that comes out of my mouth is self-hypnosis. And it's the same for everybody watching this. Every single word you speak is self-hypnosis.
Facts. I have you can't see because the contrast is so blurry, but I have 100,000 subscribers up my wall here, guys. I'm going to hit that 100,000 subscribers. I want to make YouTube a full-time job. I'm going to get that, guys. I keep saying to myself, it's going to be a full-time job. It's going to be a full-time job. If you kept saying to yourself, oh, I'm shit, I'm skinny, I can never gain muscle, I'm never going to do anything, that's what you become, guys. You know, you become that. Whatever you think is going to happen, guys. Every
single thing you say out of your own mouth is almost more important than the things you hear from other people.
Amen.
You can't be sitting there saying, I'm depressed. Oh, I got a generational curse. I'm unlucky, bro. You can't be saying these things because you're reaffirming them within your mind.
Facts.
I don't do that. And as many people are going to sit there and say, Tate, you're delusional, you're a narcissist. You go through the world saying you're super lucky and that you're bulletproof and you can do all these crazy things. It's impossible for you to be depressed. You're a narcissist. Perhaps. Look at my life and look at yours. Yep. So let's talk about it let's look at it in pure metrics. Who came from a worse scenario at the start? Who had a worse background? Me. Who's now more successful? Me. Who's happier? Me. Who smiles more? Me. Who sleeps easy at night? Me. Why the fuck would I want to think like you?
Dude, this is the thing, guys. Every hater that you have, guys, just look at them, man. Every single hater that you have is just going to be, and should be in your mind, worse than you. I've never had a hater that's, to me, better than me. Ever, guys. And you guys shouldn't either. When I said in the video before, the guy who works more is better than the other person, you know, I didn't mean in terms of jobs. I mean, like, well, let me clarify what I mean. If you're working 15 hours doing some, you know, low-paying job, but you're making more than the guy who's working a bigger job, that, you know, doctor, let's say, but you're earning more than him, you're winning, guys. You're working harder than him. You're doing more than them, right? I want you guys to think every single day, no matter what, man, I am better than everybody else. If you don't have that mindset, guys, you're just going to lose. You're always just going to be a loser in your mind. You're going to have low confidence. It's just going to shine, guys. You have to think, yo, I am better than everyone. Even if you're a nobody, whatever, like, I'm a nobody, so I think I'm better. But is it reality? Absolutely not. I'm not better than anyone, but in my mind, I think that, so then it comes true. You understand, guys? It's kind of like self-hypnosis. It's, bro, this is powerful stuff. And people, they refuse. I'm going to talk about guys. I don't know women, but guys, that's just how it is, man. It's just how it is for every single guy, man. It's just like, you have to believe things to actually achieve them. If you're not, you're literally never going to do anything. It's just never going to happen, ever. So, you know, keep living that way and see what happens, man. Every single hater that you guys ever had, man, just look at their life and then look at yours, guys. And there's a reason you have that hater, man, because you're doing amazing. You're killing it. You're working hard. You're exercising. You know, maybe you got a good relationship with your girl, whatever. You're doing these amazing things, and then they're just hating on you guys. Of course they're hating, man. I'd hate Tate as well if I was a hater. The dude is like worth $1 billion or whatever. He has a Bugatti, private jet, all this stuff. Of course you're gonna have haters, bro. Come on.
If thinking this way makes me a bad person, but I get fucking fantastic results from my entire life, and everybody close to me gets fantastic results from knowing me, and everybody close to me absolutely adores me, why would I want to adopt your thinking and be a sad fucking sack of shit sitting on the internet trying to cancel people like a dork? I don't want to be my enemies. There's not a single enemy I have that I'm remotely envious of in any regard. Every single one of them has a shit life and a shit existence. I already won. God's already punished them. God's already rewarded me. I know these things. I'm the luckiest man on the planet. You have to say these things and you have to truly believe them.
There's power in the tongue, and we've helped so many men get out of depression, have relationships that are fruitful and eventful, have a good life as well, and even make money as well. And it's funny, the opposition hasn't done any of that. All they do is talk, complain, this and that. But we've actually helped men become better men, and I feel like that's a cornerstone. Oh,
complete. They haven't. The opposition to our side are the most hateful, negative people on the planet. And
if you do anything on the internet or anything that's kind of gather you money, man, the opposition is so hateful, guys. People you can just smell hate off people now. You know what I mean? It's actually insane. I couldn't even imagine how some big people with millions of subscribers, I mean, they have the biggest haters, guys. The more love you get from the internet, the more people are just gonna hate you. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. It's crazy. Like,
what they'll do is they'll try and use their attacks and they'll fake virtue, right? So with me, when they attacked me, he's a misogynist. We care about women. Have any of you done any charitable acts for women ever?
Nope.
Have any of you, what women do you fucking ugly, overweight people even know? No, you don't even know any chicks. Like all the chicks who know me are riding around on private jets, sitting on fucking super yachts. They love me. All the girls who come out in my defense are objectively beautiful. These people are sitting there going, we care about women so much we want to cancel Tate. They don't give a single fuck about women. They are weaponizing virtue, false virtue, to try and find a way to attack me, because how else can they? They can't call me broke. They can't call me stupid. Can't call me weak. They can't call me unhappy. They're sitting there, all of those things. So all they can do is try and pretend I'm a bad person when I'm not. So they weaponize false virtue. And it's true. If you actually look at these people who are on the opposite side, you look at these liberals and these weirdos, none of them, genuinely none of them are good people. They're not good people. They attack people nonstop. They start hate mobs nonstop. They're constantly trying to get people canceled and destroys people's lives for no reason. They're protesting, burning things. Like, they're not even just good human beings, these people. It's absolutely and utterly insane. And they're a very vocal minority of the earth. That's another thing I think we forget when we're on the internet all the time. You think the world's all liberal. They're a vocal minority. The majority of people are semi-sensible. The majority of people love their family and they want to have a good, peaceful life, and they want to be the man of the house, and they want to go out and work and come home and be respected and looked after and all the things we talk about. It's only a very small minority of people who actually think the way these fucking psychos think. But they're in an echo chamber online and they have this mass power. It's absolutely utterly crazy. It's insanity.
I want to say this real quick too, because people look at depression. I tend to look at things from a half full perspective versus a half empty perspective. And the thing is they look at depression and be like, oh, this is terrible, whatever. Well, guys got to understand that as a man, sometimes you're going to feel depression because you aren't achieving what you're supposed to achieve.
That's facts right there, guys. Write that one down. Sometimes you're going to feel depressed because you're not achieving what you want to achieve. I can't speak for women, but I can goddamn speak for guys, because dude, every single guy is like that, myself included, man. You feel depressed because you're like, fuck, man, I'm not doing as well as I can. I see other people achieving loads of cool shit, and I'm over here doing nothing. You know, you have to self-believe and work hard every single day towards that goal, man. You know what I mean? If you're just sitting back and not doing anything and feeling sorry for yourself, bro, it's just a terrible road you're gonna go down. I'm telling you, man, that's the motivation. I want to motivate people on this goddamn channel, man, because adding value to people's lives is what's the most beneficial. I love obviously doing the reactions. I love music, but I want to help benefit people also, guys. You know, you have to push forward, man.
Depression a lot of times is a natural byproduct of your mediocrity. And you got to look at it like, damn, I need to do better. But instead we sit there, make them feel better for their mediocrity and tell them, no, something's wrong with you. It's not the fact that you're fat, loser, no one respects you, you don't want to get a job and you smoke pot every day. No. Let's get rid of that word accountability. It's because the outside is the problem. It's not your fault. And we live in a crazy world nowadays where we have the luxury of telling people you don't have to be accountable for your poor decisions, and you don't deserve the bad consequences that come from your poor decisions. And guys, listen, there's two ways to react to depression. You can either be sad and complain about it and get mad at people like Andrew and be like, oh my God, he's insulting people that have depression. Or you could look at your reality, what's going on, realize, damn, am I really performing the way I should? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? And the answer is no. Then you got some fucking work to do. The problem is that people don't want to do the work.
Completely. Do you deserve to be happy? Genuinely, every single person watching this, go look in the mirror after this stream, go into the bathroom, look in the mirror. Do you deserve to be happy? Look yourself in the eye. The answer is probably fucking not. You don't deserve it.
Bam.
When you're
Guys, this is just so, man, I love these harsh words of encouragement, man. People need this shit. You can't just be cuddled and said, oh, bro, you know, your situation sucks. Like, but don't worry, it's all good. No, it's not all good. Get your shit and get fucking moving into doing shit that you can do. You know, guys, I got big news yesterday. So, you know what I mean? Very big news. So I'm very happy with myself. I'm very happy all the time, right? But if I wasn't doing fucking 10, 15 hours a day on this YouTube shit, you guys think I'd be happy? I would be the most depressed dude in the world. Guys, if I wasn't doing the work, I did not want to go to the gym this morning. This was the worst day, and I did it, and now I feel amazing. You're always going to feel amazing when you do these things, guys. But people just, I'm telling you, man, just look around in your surroundings, guys. Look at the people that are achieving shit, and fucking look at the people that aren't achieving shit, and see what they're doing, guys. Go listen to them, guys. They don't do any work, they don't fucking exercise, they don't do any of this shit. And Tate is telling us right now, yo, this is how you fucking achieve shit. Listen to this shit, guys. How do you self-hypnotize yourself almost? Yo, I'm going to achieve 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm going to get sponsorships. I have. Now I've got them. It hasn't even been 2 years, guys. Straight up, like, I'm not great, but I damn know a lot of people that are watching this are doing way better than me, and they know that they're working hard towards their goals, and that's why they're happy, guys. Straight up. It's not a fuck, it didn't just fall from the sky that now they're happy, you know? Come on.
hungry, it's your body telling you need to eat some food. That's fine. You react to that. When you're depressed, your body's telling you need to change your life. And if you're feeling that for long periods of time and then not changing your life, well, you don't deserve to be happy. You don't deserve it. Everything in life that is valuable must be earned. Peace of mind must be earned.
And I think people have a really bad mental, me included, guys, but I'm kind of getting better. You know, I don't learn things easily. Like when I would go out drinking when I was from age like 18 to like 23, let's say, a lot. You know, I didn't drink a lot now. I never drank a lot. Like let's say more than 4 beers. You know, I would drink like 4 or 5 beers. The next morning, I would always feel depressed, guys. And I'm looking at myself like, why am I depressed? Like a fucking retard. Obviously, I'm depressed because it's the fucking drinking and the staying up till 6 o'clock in the morning. Now I feel amazing every day. I go to bed before 12 o'clock. I eat amazing. I train every day. Of course I feel amazing. You know what I mean? How you have to learn to accept that these are the facts of reality, guys. But people want to say, no, I don't have to sleep and I don't have to eat good and I don't have to exercise. And of course you're depressed, dude. You fucking look and you feel like shit, dude. You know what I mean? It's just a straight up truth, guys. But people don't want harsh words no more. Especially you guys, man. It's crazy. Like, I myself, I went through all the shit, guys. I'm 27 now. Like, dude, I went through everything, guys. You know what I mean? Hardships, man. It's crazy, man. Growing up poor as fuck is just like, it's crazy, guys. I'm trying to change my mindset now. But it's tough because everyone else is against you. They're saying, no, don't think like this guy. Be depressed. Man, fuck all that, man. There's some bullshit. Like, just fucking, you know what I mean? Start working and you'll see what happens.
Happiness must be earned. I'm happy because I earn it. I get to be top G. Of course I'm fucking happy. I'm me.
And everyone should think that they're top G, guys. I heard that the last, you know, every single person should think that they're top G. That's what you should think like, guys. You shouldn't think that you're nothing. You know, oh, he's cocky. Man, fuck all that, man. If you ain't disciplined and arrogant that you're going to achieve something, you're never going to be shit, guys. This is straight up how it is. I've learned that really the hard way, guys. I was all nice all the time. Oh, yeah, it's all good. It doesn't work like that, guys. You have to be, you know, knowing that you're going to achieve shit or else it's just never going to happen. Facts.
When I look at the lives of people who tell me they're depressed, I look at them and think, you know what? If I was you, I'd be fucking depressed. If I was you, I'd be depressed. So of course you're depressed because your life is shit. But whose fault is that? Yeah. That you have to take some personal responsibility for it. And what they'll do is they'll try and outsource it. Well, I had a bad start, or this happened to me, that happened to me. World ain't fair. Suck it up, buttercup. Shit happens to everybody. I could sit here and be an unsuccessful piece of shit, and I got 10 stories to tell you why I have excuses to do exactly that. And here I am, top G. So that's life. That's life. You have to get shit done. So yeah, if you live a depressive life, you're going to feel depressed. If you lived my life, you wouldn't feel depressed. So now you know what to fucking do. Now you're either going to get up and do it, or you're going to sit there and stay depressed. And that's why these people are so desperate to defend the idea that depression can't be solved. When you tell the world that depression can't be solved, what you're doing is absolving yourself from all responsibility. I no longer have to stand up and work hard and try and be something because it doesn't matter how hard I work because I'll be depressed anyway. They know that's a lie. They're just trying to they're being ignorant on purpose to avoid doing the hard work. That's all it really is.
And also, you can't complain when your habits make you depressed. For example,
Facts.
you doing porn every single day. Guess
Facts.
what? You get more depressed.
Yeah, porn definitely makes you more depressed, guys. When you go out and you talk to women and stuff like that, and you're actually trying to get a girlfriend or trying to get laid, that makes guys happy. Like straight up, like if you're just watching porn, that's gonna make you depressed. It's gonna make you depressed, guys.
You smoking weed all day, you're more depressed. So like these type.
I've never smoked weed before, but I'm guessing that, I don't know, maybe it does. Maybe it makes you happy. I'm not sure.
You want to adapt and change? Yes, you have to change them, because if you don't change them, you're gonna stay depressed. So my thing is, don't complain and keep these same habits up. Change your habits, and then you won't be depressed anymore. So that's what it is.
I was taught this at like a really young age. I don't know. My mom is like Eastern European, so I was taught different values, I guess, than a lot of Western people. But guys, I was taught like, yo, if you don't do shit, you're not gonna be shit. Like straight up, like. And I was sitting there looking at them like 5 years old, like, what? I have to actually like work and do shit in life, or else I'm not gonna be shit. I'm gonna be unhappy. And then and then I learned the hard way. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I understand now. I understand, But people don't accept that shit. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Make this very clear. I've always said it. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it's a damn good down payment.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're able to get out there and make some goddamn money, get in the gym, take care of yourself, whatever, you're gonna lower your the chances of you being depressed. Most of you guys that are sad, I'm depressed or whatever, it comes from your inadequacy. Other people,
like every single guy comes from their inadequacy, guys. Like people think of the dumbest shit. Get rid of your. I said this before in a video. Get rid of your insecurities. Any insecurity that you have, guys, I'll save you 10,000 hours here of listening to coaches. Get rid of your insecurity. Hop on a purpose. Get a purpose that you can work at 25 hours a day, 15 hours a day. And, get, just like work out as well as one of them. I forgot the other one. But, those two are the most important, guys. Lose your insecurities, hop on a purpose, and start earning some money. And you'll be pretty much the happiest guy in the world. That's the only three things guys need, in my opinion. And you'll be the happiest guy ever. Hop on a purpose, get in the gym, and lose your insecurities, guys. I'm too short, I'm too tall, my hair is shit, my nose is shit, my ears are shit. I fucking have whatever it is, guys. I'm broke, whatever. Lose those insecurities, man, and start working hard towards your goals. Earning money for me was the biggest one, because obviously, like I said, I grew up without shit. So, earning money was just like the biggest thing, and not earning like just like a shitty like fucking €5 an hour. I'm talking about like when you start earning actual good money, guys. That's a big thing for guys, man. That really pushes guys to do better.
Out there that are clinically depressed that actually have mental issues, yes. But you know what? Most of you guys don't qualify for that. Yeah. And you want to have it.
No, there's definitely, and obviously, guys, I don't want to be a fucking idiot on this thing. A lot of people take things in absolute on this video. Depression is absolutely real. I do believe that's one thing I disagree with Tate. I think it is, but very few people qualify for that, guys. Very few people are clinically depressed, in my opinion. It's mostly just a situational, shitty situation, guys. Because I experience it all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to accept it. Yesterday, I felt like I was betrayed. I refuse to accept it. I was like, nope, I'm not depressed. Fuck that.
Easy cop out.
Yeah.
That's the truth. A lot of you guys are sad because of your own bad decisions.
Facts.
And I want to say this because you said something profound, Andrew. Happiness is fucking earned, man. It really is earned. You're not entitled to happiness. You guys got to remember, since the beginning of time, people have lived miserable lives.
Facts.
Right? There's a reason why people would go into war and fight. Be like, yes, I'm going to die for my land. They'd be excited to die because life sucked back then. Okay? So you have the opportunity in a luxurious world with technology, first world amendments, etc. And you motherfuckers want to sit there and complain about being sad when you have running water and electricity?
Yeah, guys, if you ever feel sad, just go to like a country past, I don't know, Germany, guys. Like, go to like an Eastern country, like that's not like developed, like Russia or Eastern Europe. Like my mom's from Eastern Europe. I go there every year for 2 weeks because it just grounds me. I'm like, holy shit, this is the most depressing shit country. I like kiss the ground in Ireland when I come home every year. Every year I kiss the fucking ground. I grabbed my girlfriend this time. I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy to be back, because life could be like that in Slovakia. I'm not saying it's that bad, but compared to Ireland and the Western world, like America and Canada, I went to America and Canada. I couldn't believe it. It's your experiences, guys. So I'm going to end it on that one, man. Make sure you go experience hardships. Go to Africa, guys. My grandma is from Libya. She wanted me to have me over to Libya. Go to Libya, guys. You'll see all this crazy shit. People shooting each other. Fucking madness, like. You know what I'm saying? That's why the army is a good thing, because you get to see these crazy countries and these lawless societies, and then you're blessed when you come home. I love you guys all, man. Leave in the comments down below what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm crazy? Maybe some of you guys do. I love you guys all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.